Okay, let's talk Harry and Meghan because we love Harry and Meghan, right? We just love the royals, the royal couple, the Duke and the Duchess that are no longer the Duke and the Duchess unless they're cashing in on that title. Money, money, dollar bills, yo. So Meghan and Prince Harry are claiming Spotify didn't have their backs like a real sister. So a source close to Meghan and Harry, aka probably Meghan Markle herself or someone close to her, they're claiming that Spotify was supposed to release a statement about how great it was to work with them, but Spotify never ended up releasing the statement, which sounds very Meghan Markle, right? After reading, what was the name of the book? The expose on the royal family where they dive into Meghan, the one that her God, why am I blanking right now? Anyway, the book, Tom Bowers' book, Revenge. That's what it was called, Revenge by Tom Bowers, which we covered in book club. It's very, very long, and it took us many weeks to get through it, but we did. I read it so you don't have to. Maybe I'll do like a recap of it. I'm thinking of going back to old book clubs, and instead of like having the weekly live stream of doing like a recap of like, this is the book in a nutshell, I read it so you don't have to, because they're older books, right? Why go back and read them? Anyway, so apparently this does sound like some of the PR spin that we would see Tom Bowers expose in the book Revenge about Meghan, how she would try to craft the narrative and try to control the narrative. And this just sounds very much like something that she would want Spotify to do. Like, yes, we're going to leave this contract, but if we leave this contract, you need to issue a statement about how great it was to work with us, because it was so great to work with us, right? Silence is golden, like Kathy Hilton. So, well, apparently to them, silence was golden because they remained silent on what it was like to work with Meghan and Harry. But Bill Simmons, who was the exec at Spotify, shout out to Bill Simmons because he's the one that, helped us get the Ringer going. And now I'm part of the Ringer, and I'm very happy to be happily part of the Ringer Dish, Ringer Reality TV podcast. You're doing amazing Sweetie Kardashian recaps on Thursdays and Morally Corrupt Housewives recaps on Fridays with me and Rachel Lindsay. Woo, woo. So they're not happy with Spotify because Spotify didn't talk about how great it was to work with them, which why would they if it wasn't great to work with you? I'm sorry. Take a clue. Get a hint. Where's Blue's Clues? Maybe Blue can help you find a clue. So the same source, which, may or may not be Meghan Markle herself, that same source says, fear not, because Meghan and Harry, even though everybody wants to take a cheap shot at them right now because why are you so obsessed with me, when it's like, actually people are just finally starting to wake up to you. The few of us, shout out to Bethany Frankel, shout out to Piers Morgan, shout out to Zack Peter, who were calling these grifters out for a long time. And we're getting dragged for it and still getting dragged for it because every time I say anything negative about Meghan Markle on my podcast, then everybody's like, boring, annoying, biased. You're just a Meghan Markle hater. And I'm just like, you're just a Meghan Markle fangirl, okay? So why are you so obsessed with me? You still listen to my podcast? Hashtag Infiltrate with Zack Peter, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But anyway, they're going to come back stronger than ever because they have lots of projects down the pipeline. And I'm like, which pipeline is that? The pipeline all your money seems to be going down because you keep losing all your deals? Well, good luck with that one. I wonder if Netflix is going to still stick by them. The only thing that seemed to be profitable was Prince Harry's book, Spare, which was so stupid. It was such a stupid book. It was so long. And I mean, at least we had some funny moments and some moments of levity that we got to look back and laugh on, like his frozen Todger that he talked about. But I don't know. I can't keep up with these two. I mean, I can, and it's actually fun, but I love to drag them because they're so ridiculous and they're so into themselves. Why are you so obsessed with me? Why are you so obsessed with you, boo? So yeah, Spotify's done with them. Wouldn't be surprised if their Netflix deal falls through as well. Just gonna put it out there now.